candy store. It's so good to see you. Let's go over and get today's letter from Postmaster Pendergrass.
You want today's letter?
Yes, I want it.
Do you want it now?
Right now. I'm in a hurry.
Okay, stand right there.
Right here?
Back up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, don't say I didn't try to warn you. Today's letter is G, and G stands for golf ball!
Oh, Postmaster Pendergrass!
I tried to warn you, sister.
Boys and girls, today's letter is the letter G, and it doesn't stand for golf balls. Ephesians 2:8 says that by grace are you saved through faith, and that is a gift of God. Now, while I give Postmaster Pendergrass what he deserves, here's Ryman Simon.
Have grace, sister. Have grace. I'm Ryman Simon on the MIC, and I'm rapping bold about G-O-D. When I say the memory verse, be sure and say it back. Let's give the devil a word attack. Say Ephesians 2:8.
Ephesians 2:8.
By grace, you are saved through faith.
By grace you are saved through faith.
That is the gift of God.
That is the gift of God.
Say Ephesians 2:8.
Ephesians 2:8.
By grace, you are saved through faith.
By grace you are saved through faith.
That is the gift of God.
That is the gift of God.
Say Ephesians 2:8.
Ephesians 2:8.
By grace, you are saved through faith.
By grace you are saved through faith.
That is the gift of God.
That is the gift of God.
I'm Ryman Simon on the MIC, and I'm rapping the word G-O-D.
Hi, boys and girls. I am so excited. You see, my beautiful girlfriend, Miss Trudy Lou, has invited me to her cafe for a very special meal. You know the wonderful thing about this meal? It's free. I don't have to pay for it. That's right. I didn't work for it. I didn't earn it. I'm not getting this meal because I was good. In fact, I, Nicodemus, have done nothing, totally nothing, to earn this meal. It is a free gift. Isn't that great?
Okay, Nicodemus, here's your free dinner. And the first course is a salad.
Salad. I love salad. What? Wait a minute. Whoa, ho, Miss Trudy Lou. What kind of a salad is this?
Green.
Green.
You must always start with something green. And now, because I ran out of croutons, I borrowed these from Wendell the Woodchuck and Chubby Chucker. Wood chips.
Wood chips instead of croutons? You know, Trudy Lou, I don't think I want this first course. Let's just move right on into course number 2. What do you say?
Okay.
Yeah.
The second course is peanut butter pizza.
Peanut butter pizza? What's them green things on top of it?
Broccoli.
Broccoli?
Okay, no cholesterol.
Oh. Well, you know, I think let's go right on to course number 3C, the heart of any meal, and that is dessert.
Okay, Mississippi mud pie. And here's the pie shell.
Pie shell? Boys and girls, I think we all can guess what's coming next.
That's right. Mud imported all the way from Mississippi.
Mississippi mud. Oh, my. But, boys and girls, you know something? I've done totally nothing to earn a gift like this. Listen, thank God that his gifts, well, they're all good gifts that he gives us. Miss Trudy Lou, will you watch it, girl? You're going to slop that mud on me. Yeah.
The letter G. G. G is for giraffe. G. G. The letter G. G. G is for grace.
Get your hands like this. Come on, clap them. Let me hear you. I heard you can sing. Prove it to me.
My tongue will speak of standing right with God.
Speak of standing right
My lips will sing his praises all day long. I will shout for joy and be glad. The reason I sing, the message I bring, God is good and not bad. I got to tell you, God is good. God is good. Did not stutter, don't want to be misunderstood. Listen to me, God is good. God is good. The Word of God tells us that God is good. There is nothing that's impossible for Him. Heal any sickness, forgive the darkest sin. So let us shout for joy and be glad. The reason we sing, the message we bring, God is good and not bad. I got to tell you, God is good. God is good. Did not stutter, don't want to be misunderstood. God is good. God is good. The Word of God tells me that God is good. So let us shout for joy and be glad. The reason we sing, the message we bring, God is good and not bad. Now listen to me, God is good. God is good. Did not stutter, don't want to be misunderstood. Oh, I got to tell you, God is good. God is good. The Word of God tells us that God is good.
It's hard to believe, but I used to be a really bad dog. I'll tell you how bad I was. I used to tear open those plastic garbage bags people would put in front of their houses. I stole dog food from other dogs' dishes. I ran with dog gangs that wore Raiders jackets. And I chased cars all the time. And here's the thing that was the worst of all. I used to chase kids, and I liked to scare them so bad that they would almost wet their pants. I was a really bad dog. But now, I'm a good dog because something very special happened to me. One day, a girl named Tuscalina, who just happened to be an elephant ballerina, told me all about Jesus. She gave me a track. There was no train on it either, but it told a story about Jesus, how that he died on the cross for my sins, how that Jesus took my punishment and bore my sicknesses, and Jesus loved me even though I didn't care anything about him. When I read that track, I started to feel real bad on the inside about all the things that I had done wrong. I knew that there was no hope for me except believing in Jesus. So you know what I did? I prayed, and I asked Jesus to come into my heart, and I got born again, and I became a brand new puppy dog. If you've never been born again and accepted Jesus, you need to do it too.
Boys and girls, it's time for our story. And today's story is all about Grace. And the name of it is Brindle and the Garden. Brindle was so excited. Mama Bear had given her permission for Brindle and Big Brother Arliss to go on an overnight camping trip down by the river. Brindle rushed in to tell his brother the good news. "Arliss," he yelled, "hurry up! Mama Bear said we could go!" "Slow down," Arliss warned. "If you're going to push me around and act bossy, you'll have to go by yourself. I'll be there in just a minute." "Oh, hurry up," Brindle cried. "I can hardly wait to get down to the river and go swimming. And this will be the first time I've ever stayed overnight away from home." "Big deal," Arliss growled. "Well, come on if you're going." "Yippee!" Brindle was so excited. All the way down to the river, Brindle thought of how much fun he was going to have camping out. The spot that Arliss and he had decided on was far from the bear's home. Brindle was ready for a big adventure, and he didn't want Mama Bear to be watching him. When the two bears finally reached their campsite, they were very tired. They sat down at the edge of the river and soaked their sore feet. The ache in their paws began to go away, but the brothers were beginning to feel another ache. Hunger. Arliss turned to Brindle. "So, what do you have for us to eat?" he asked. Brindle stared at his brother. "Well," Arliss waited for an answer. Well, I didn't bring anything," Brindle stammered. Arliss couldn't believe his ears. "You didn't bring any food?" "Well, no. I was so excited about coming that I forgot to get us any food. Maybe we could catch some fish," he suggested. "You'd better hope so, because I'm starving." Arliss was angry that his little brother had been so careless. The two bears began to wade out into the water, but the further they went, the stronger the current of the river got. "The water's moving too fast," said Big Brother Arliss. "We'll never be able to catch fish out there. We'll drown. I'm going back home." "No, please don't," Brindle pleaded. "If you leave, I'll have to go too." "Well, I'm not staying here without any food." "I'll find some food, but please don't leave," Brindle cried. Just then a little sparrow flew down between the two bears. "I know where you can find some food," he chirped. "There's a cabin just up the river where a miner used to live. He planted a garden in the back that's full of food." But won't the miner get upset if we get into his garden?" Brindle asked. "No, he had to go back to the city and get a job," the bird replied. "There's not much gold up in these hills." "Gee, thanks," said Arliss. "Come on, Brindle, let's go." When the two bears got to the cabin, they found the garden just like the little bird told them. They ate their fill of carrots, potatoes, and lettuce, and for dessert they broke open a large, juicy watermelon and licked out the insides. Brindle was so glad that they had found food and didn't have to cancel their camping trip after all. God had taken care of him and Big Brother Arliss. Boys and girls, it was by grace that Arliss and Brindle found food. And it's by that same grace that we find salvation. Ephesians 2:8 says, "By grace are you saved through faith." And that is a gift of God.
The letter G. G. The letter G. G is for gold. G is for girl. G. G is for gorilla. G. 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 G is for grace.
Well, Nick, you finish that work, and hey, it's payday time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. That's our agreement, wasn't it?
What our deal was.
Hey, good job.
Thank you,
Did a
Lefty.
good job, Nick.
Thank you, appreciate it. Boys and girls, see, me and Lefty, we had this deal that if I'd help him do some work in his barbershop, that he would pay me $10, and so that's what he did. You know, it's good to work hard and bless people, and God blesses people that work hard, and well, that's why I got this $10 is I got blessing.
I was praying, and I just feel led to give you a bonus.
Huh?
Our bonus.
Bonus?
Yeah, here. One,
One,
two,
two,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
seven,
8, 9, 10 more dollars.
10 more. But Lefty, our agreement was only for 10.
Well, I know, but you did such a good job, and sometimes the Lord just wants you to bless folks, and man, I just want to bless you. I appreciate you, Nick.
Thank you, Lefty.
You can work for me anytime.
Oh, I appreciate that. Look at that. Hey, boys and girls, now I worked for that first $10, but that second $10, I didn't work for that. I didn't earn that. That was just a blessing that he gave me. That reminds me of what Jesus did for us. The Bible says that God gave us grace. That means whenever we deserved not to have the favor of God, whenever we've done bad things, that God gave us his grace. And his grace was given to us in Jesus Christ, his Son. You know something? The only way to get to heaven is through Jesus Christ. If you've never asked him into your heart, you can do that right now. If you'd like to, you can pray with me. If you've never asked him into your heart, let's pray right now. Say, Father God, I believe that Jesus died for me. And Jesus, I receive you now. Thank you for saving me. If you prayed that prayer with me, you just received the grace of God, and all of his blessings are yours. You got born again. Jesus lives on the inside of you, and just like I got blessed with $10, you got blessed with the salvation of Jesus Christ.
10. 10. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 toy soldiers. The number 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the tallest animal in the whole wide world, the giraffe. These guys are awesome. They can grow to be 18 feet tall. That's taller than 3 grown men standing on each other's shoulders. The giraffe comes from grasslands in central and southern Africa called savannas. The scattered trees in these grasslands provide leaves for the giraffe to eat, but not enough cover for lions to hide easily nearby. Each giraffe has a patchwork coat of yellowish-brown markings separated by white lines. This color pattern helps to camouflage these animals as they stand in the shade of large trees. Though the giraffe is very large, he must depend primarily upon his speed to escape lions and other predators. Sometimes giraffes defend themselves by kicking with their long legs. I don't think I'd like to be kicked by a big giraffe. The giraffe, like camels, can close its nostrils to keep out blowing sand and dust. It uses a 17-inch long tongue to gather food from tree branches. And though it seldom uses its voice, the giraffe can utter some soft sounds. The giraffe appears to have 2 horns on its head, but these are not true horns. They grow from the giraffe's skull and are covered by skin and hair. They do not have a horn-like covering. Though the giraffe's neck is the longest in the animal kingdom, it has the same number of bones as a human, 7. Because its neck is so long, the giraffe has to spread wide its front legs to reach the ground for a drink of water. They usually sleep standing up, but they can lie down if no danger is near. The giraffe has an ability to see things that other animals cannot see. He can spot trouble coming before it gets too close for comfort. God's word gives us the power to spot trouble too. And if we'll listen to its advice, we can save ourselves from many unnecessary problems and be just like God's animal, the giraffe. Hey, I'll see you later, tall guy. How's the weather up there?
Boys and girls, today's number is 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And to help me explain this in terms that you can understand, here are my 2 warm friends, Inky and Dinky, right down here. Come on, let's take a look. Hey, boys, do you know what today's number is?
I don't. Not me. How about you, Dinky?
Sure I do. It's the number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Show off? Show off?
Now, boys, don't
Get out of my face.
There's nothing worse than bacon and worms. Inky, can you count to 10?
No, not me. Not that high.
I can. Want to hear me again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Show off, show off.
Boys, let's work together. Inky, you count to 5, and Dinky, you can finish, okay?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Very good. Thanks, boys. Today's number is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
10.
The number 10.
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The number 10. 10. 10. The number 10.
Where's that Bartimaeus?
Hi, Wefty.
Hey, you're not Bartimaeus.
Nope, I'm Rover.
Rover? Rover who?
Rover Comer.
Rover? Oh, you must be Bartimaeus' cousin.
I've come to tell the story.
What story?
Well, see, one day,
When
I was a little puppy,
you was a little puppy,
I tore open a plastic garbage
you
bag.
tore open plastic garbage bags.
Got it all over the yard.
You got it all over the yard.
You know, dogs do that.
I hate it when dogs do that, too.
My mama got hot.
Your mama got hot.
Yes, sir. She grabbed me by the ear,
She grabbed you by the ear.
and she was going to give it to me.
She was going to give you a spanking?
A spanking, and
Oh.
I deserved one.
You did deserve a
Yeah,
spanking.
but you know what?
What?
She didn't give me a spanking.
She didn't give you a spanking?
She said, Rover,
She said, Rover,
you deserve a spanking.
you deserve a spanking.
But I'm not going to give you one.
But I'm not going to give you
I'm going
one.
to give you one more chance.
She gave you another chance?
And that's called grace.
Do you know grace is when you get something you don't deserve?
Yeah.
You deserved a spanking,
Uh-huh.
but instead you got mercy and grace. You
You
know,
got
that
it.
reminds me about a guy in the Bible.
Was he a dog?
No, he wasn't a dog. He was a man.
A
He
man?
was a plumb grown-up man, and
Really?
his name is Paul.
Paul, what'd he do?
Oh, he was a bad guy. He
Really?
did bad things. He hated Jesus.
No!
He beat up Christians.
Beat him up?
He threw them in jail and sometimes even killed them.
No.
Yes,
I
but
bet
you
you
know-
God didn't like him.
No, God loved him a lot. In fact, do you know that he ended up getting saved?
Really?
Jesus himself came and appeared to him and saved him, got him born again. I mean, forgave him. He deserved something else.
You
but
mean
he-
God likes people that do bad things?
Well, no. He loves everybody, and he gives grace to those that deserve something bad.
Thank God for his grace.
Yes, thank the Lord for grace.
I'm Rhyming Simon on the MIC, and I'm rapping bold about G-O-D. When I say the memory verse, be sure and say it back. Let's give the devil a word attack. Say Ephesians 2:8.
Ephesians 2:8.
By grace, you are saved through faith.
By grace you are saved through faith.
That is the gift of God.
That is the gift of God.
Say Ephesians 2:8.
Ephesians 2:8.
By grace, you are saved through faith.
By grace you are saved through faith.
That is the gift of God.
That is the gift of God.
Say Ephesians 2:8.
Ephesians 2:8.
By grace, you are saved through faith.
By grace you are saved through faith.
That is the gift of God.
That is the gift of God.
I'm Rhyming Simon on the MIC, and I'm rapping the word G-O-D.
Boys and girls, it's time to go again.
I've got a gift for you, Miss Lana.
A gift?
Stand right here.
Right here?
Yep, right there, and don't look up.
You're not gonna do that to me again.
You've got to learn to take it like a man.
But I'm not a man.
A minor technicality. I want to give you this gift because of our subject for today and an old song. Voila!
Look at all of those grapes. This is amazing.
You hit the nail on the head. Amazing grapes, how sweet and round.
It's not grapes. It's grace. God gave us a better gift than grapes. It's grace. Ephesians 2:8 says, by grace are you saved through faith, and that is a gift of God. Boys and girls, don't forget, our number for today is the number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our letter for today is the letter G. G is for grace, God's grace. See you next time, boys and girls. We love you. Bye-bye.